Hello everybody and welcome to Rover Explorer. There's one of the bunkers there. If I can zoom in a little bit. There's one there. Getting a little bit closer against the port if I can a little bit. So there's one there. There is another one just across the road, which is just over there, which has been done up into poppy appeal, which I'll try and cross this busy main road without breaking my neck and killing myself, and I'll let you have a look. So I'll pause it there for a minute. Right, there we are. There's the other one. Not much you can see inside. There is an entrance to get in, but I'm not going through it. It is quite messy through there. But yeah, there's one there. Yeah. There you go. There's also a flag down there, so somebody who has been putting flags on it. It's all been done up into poppy appeal. The entrance is just down there, but I'm not crawling through all that crap down there. So I think I'll leave that one, but there you go, there's that one. World War II bunker, poppy appeal. There's that one again, just show you a little bit more of the other side of it. I can't get over to that one properly without climbing all over. Well, I don't really want to walk in all that down there. So yeah, there's that one there. Right, so I'm about to head up now to the fort, which was built in I think it's 1880, which was also used in World War II as well. So I shall head on up there now, and then I'll show you that one. Hello everybody, again, there's the missile. Let's see if I can zoom in. Alright, there's the missile. I'm doing it through the windscreen of the car. And yeah, there's the missile. Some helicopters. The windows are a bit steamed up in the car. So yeah, there's the missile there. Alright, so now we're going to head on up to the fort. Alright, stay tuned. Hello again everybody, that's where we're going. Well, that's where I'm going, all the way up there. And to get up there, there's that entrance there to go up. Or zoom in. Let me see, whereabouts are we? Over there. Whereabouts? Where is it? Cars on my... That entrance over there. That's the one I'm climbing up. It's a bit hurt breaking on your legs, but not as bad as all those steps going up there, because they are really killers on your legs. Anyway, that's where I'm going. And up there, we're at the end over there, all the way up there is where the fort is. And that's all the big nuts all over there. So I'll try and get as much footage as possible, as much information as possible for you. Hello everybody. Well, we've made it to the top of the mountain. Let you just look out at this lovely scenery. If I can try and zoom in as much as I can. Ooh, try and hold it still. There's the old pier. That's a very old pier, that one. There's not much on there now. The buildings are all decayed and falling apart. The actual pier did collapse somewhere in the middle. It was sort of repaired slightly to let the lifeboat, because the lifeboat hut is over there. But I don't think any of that's in use anymore. I think they do it a different way now. If I can go there, there's the new pier. That's the new one, which has been done a few years ago now. It did catch fire and then was rebuilt. Let me back out a little bit. There you go. Look at the town. It is nice and quiet up here. You get a lot of birds chirping away. Right. That's enough of that. This is what I got to walk. Where is it? I got to walk all the way along that way now to the fort. A few miles. So I'll film again in a little while. Hello again, everybody. Right, this is another building which is up on the mountain. Railings and gates and everything have been put here, and the ceiling's been braced with all sorts because it's getting a bit weak. I think this building, I don't think this was anything to do with the war. I think this building was to do with the water company. I mean, that looks, you can see there's loads of new wooden beams on there. So whether or not they're restoring this, I don't know. But you can tell people have been in there at one time. There's loads of old bottles everywhere and stuff out in cans. There's shutters on the windows. Bars and everything. It's quite awkward. But I think it was something to do with the water company at one time. It's a long way, so I'll keep you updated with clips until I get to the fort. Quite windy. I just wanted to show you this lovely view. Right, and I've still distance here. Hello everybody. Right, well there's the fort. Bit of a distant shot for you. I'll zoom in a little bit. Doesn't look much. Zoom in a bit more. A little bit more. And that's the fort. Last time it was used, World War II. Down there where that wall is, there was huts and everything there at one time for the men, but that's unfortunately all gone now. It's all been took away by the weather and stuff like that. Right, so I'm going to stop there again. I'm sorry if I keep stopping and opening the restarting again, but it is a long walk, very long walk. I mean, if I can zoom out, that's where we usually walk all the way along that top of the hill, but it's very windy at the moment. We're going to try and walk it on the way back, but that's how far we've roughly come. I mean, it's a long distance, it's a good few miles, and we still got a little bit further to go yet. So right, we'll stop there and film when we get there. Okay everybody, right, there's the fort. Just wanted to show you some other things around here. As you can see, there's concrete platforms and a pair of steps over there. This is where troops were based back in the day. If I walk down here without breaking my neck. All sorts of stuff around here still. I've actually stuck some safety railings up as well. Yeah, this was all those concrete platforms or steps and everything down there. That was for there was all huts there at one time for the men. Right. So right, I'm gonna walk to the fort now. It's called a fort because of the time it was built. It wasn't built in World War II, it was built in the 1880s. If I can remember correctly, that is. I mean, I usually come up here about 2-3 times a month. So I do enjoy the walk. But nobody's ever bothered filming this place. Not as I know, I haven't seen anything on any of the channels. So I thought I'd go about and film it for you. Canteen in World War II. But before that, it was still basically a canteen, but it was mostly a sleeping quarters, I think, if I can remember. There is plaques and everything here, so we'll look at the plaques, see if I can zoom in as much as I can on the plaques for you. Down there as well. Sorry about that, the battery's died on the camera. Right, as I was about to say, that down there was the engine room. So there was a couple of great big motors in there which powered all the electric on this fort. Right, let's walk on in and see. I mean, it's mostly shut up. In the summertime, these doors are open. There is more stuff. You can actually walk in this one, but not today. Usually, certain times of the year, you can actually walk in. There's one of the plaques. Picture quality anymore. It's quite high up as well. Try and let you have a look to show you what this building was used for. See if I can get in on that writing a little bit for you. It's quite high up in that large, I'm trying to see it myself. I'm not exactly 6 foot tall. Right. I think I got it. There's a little bit of writing just there. Right. That over there was one of the guns was there at one time. Actually, well, back in January I went right down in there. Actually, that door was open down there, but it is quite deadly to get down there. It's very slidey. I did go the long route round last time. I'll see if I can get back down there, see if the door is open. It's just what get over to here. There's another bloody one. There's another plaque over there. was a storage for the shells. That was a magazine rack. Goes down underground a little bit there. A storage unit further down. I think it's all locked. Yeah, it's padlocks. I don't think it was opened a month ago. This one down there was open, but it looks like they've locked it now. Try and see if I can get on this plaque here for you. Try and show you what it was. Yeah, 1870. Sorry, not 1880. 1870. Wind's blowing this camera. Try and keep my hand as steady as I can. Was, as you can see, just there was a crane in there for now, which unfortunately is gone. Just make out where it was, but unfortunately it's gone altogether now. Sea air is down here. I'll go down there and see if the door is open. It was open last month. Break my neck down these slippery steps. I think they've put all the padlocks on now. I think it's all locked up. I can't remember which one it was I went in now. I think it was this one. I'm not sure if it's... Oh, hang on, we might be in luck. No, they padlocked it. Padlocked it on the bottom, didn't padlock it out there. Bugger. But yeah, it's very dark in there. Very dark. It's not much you can see anyway. Not even if I shine a light in there, that's how dark it is. Yeah, there's not a lot in there. It's just two big rooms, which probably stored all their food, rum, stuff like that. I don't think this was used for ammunition. One of them might have been, the other one might have been used for food. But I'll see if I can get down to the other one without breaking my neck. As you can see, you can tell it was an old fort, look. The old slit in there. As you can see, the ceiling is gone. And this was the serving hatch. Even the shutter is still there a little bit. Not a lot left of it now, but it's such a shame. An old fireplace. It's such a shame. But you can tell people have been up here, youngsters. There's a date there. So you do get youngsters come up here, but there's no. And like over there's loads of writing on the walls. Most of all the plaster's gone now, which is a great shame. It's a bit of a shame. I'll go around the other side. And this would have been your entrance in. Another fireplace just there, look. And the serving hatch again. And there's a plaque down here. I'll show you. This is what it was like back in the 1870s to 1900s. A little bit of information there. I'll see if I can get in on it for you. It's quite awkward toward the camera with this wind. Even though I'm inside a building, the wind is just blowing right through it. So I'm getting on that bit as well. I mean, I'll probably, I'll come back round in a minute and take stills. So at the end of the video there'll be stills. You're probably getting better on a still than a video. But as you can see, back in the 1800s, this is what this place was like. So they would have had your bunk beds going along there, big table in the middle, and yeah, even their wives were allowed to come along if they were stationed here, children. And in World War II, as you can see, they're all uglying around, keep warm by the fire, which was up there. And there's the serving hatch, which is just there. The table would have been alongside it. So yeah, it's all a piece of history. Actual piece of history. There's another fireplace over there. I'll just go out through this door. I've got to be careful of the cow poo everywhere, because the do get cows come up here as well. Goats and stuff like that. Yeah, we do. Last year when I came up here, there were cows everywhere. So the cow mess is still around. There's the... That's the engine room. That's where the engines were. There's a plaque down there. I'll go down there a bit later on. I'll film that properly for you and take some stills. So there's that one. I'll carry on walking up here and then I'll get to the good bit in a minute. Yeah, as you can see, a load of cows have been in here, cow mess and everything. But they've done it in the right place, because this would have been the toilets. But even there, like slit holes. So you carried your rifle even when you went for a pee. Yeah, another room. I would go in there, but there's a lot of cow mess in there still from last year. And there's this one, but I don't really know what this one was used for. It's hard to say what that building was used for. But I'll get to the good bit now. As you can see, the steel beams for the concrete and everything are all completely gone. There was roofs and everything here at one time, but it's all gone. I mean, it's like here, there was steel doors. They're gone, long gone. Where they stored, God's sake, let's get this plaque for you a minute. This is what it was used for in World War II. Let's get down there so I can get that right in for you. Like I said, I'll do all stills in a minute and get everything properly for you. I mean, I have got stills, pictures at home already done. I mean, like I said, I'm always out of this place. I like coming out here. This was all the ammunition racks along here, so this was all the magazines where they kept all the shells. All the steel doors are unfortunately gone. It's all gone. Over this side. All gone. So all the sea air is totally destroyed everything. There was actually a roof above this at one time. It's completely collapsed. This was where the gun was. The size of those nuts. Bloody hell. And over there. Sorry about it. It's actually taking my breath away as well. That's another one. I'm going to go over there. Over a short while. Drop the camera still. Possible, and I'm getting blown away. There's another one. Very slightly. And same down there. This was another storage. Which is a shame because they're all locked up, so I can't really show you anything. Oh, actually, what's that one got? Padlock on it? Yeah, it's got a padlock on it. Which is a bit of a shame. I don't know if I can. Well, it's just a big tunnel. There's nothing really much in there. It's just storage units. That's all they are. Very big though. Very dark. Go over to the other one. Yeah, as you can see, the cows have been in here as well. That over there in the corner would have been a fireplace, stove. And, outlet was up there for it, but you get a lot of children come down here in the summertime, and they do the odd little fire in there. There's nothing really to burn now anyway. Same over there, another one. The outlet. Load of cows droppings. But last year when I came out here in the summertime, the cows were all out walking around. As long as you walk past them, they don't bother you. Same again. This was another one, which is all, as you can see, the magazine doors have completely deteriorated, gone, completely rusted away. Nothing left of them. I mean, that one there still got the remains of a hinge, but it don't move. Plaque around here somewhere, I think. But I think it's been, might have been pulled off. But there was two gun emplacements. This one here, and the one I showed you a minute ago, and that one down there. Like I said, I think that was for sure. There is a plaque. I will find it. Yeah, there is over there. Break your leg or anything up here, there's a long way to get help. This was the remains of the window, which still works. It still opens, but there's no glass. Completely gone. Right, let's walk around here. There is a plaque just around here, so I'll tell you. That was the searchlight. That's what that one was out there. That was the searchlight. So that's what that one was there, was this one. The searchlight. So I can get in on the right end for you. Like I said, I will take stills. There was actually an explosion here at one time. Like I said, I don't know if the lighting's coming out very well. There's the remains of the railway line. As you can see, that bunker down there, the roof is literally just folded over. It's actually on top of the roof. So it did look right out, as you can see on this one. Go back out, got to zoom in. Sorry about that. As you can see there, that's the outer part of the roof. This part is literally collapsed along here and folded over and gone over the top. So it's literally totally gone. I can't even go down there, unfortunately. So I can't go down to to show you inside of that one because the path is completely collapsed. I will walk down these steps a little bit without killing myself. I do come quite regularly, like I said, for walks, usually sometimes a couple of times a month, just for a nice long walk. I've never seen anybody film it or talk about it, so I thought I'd do it. Because like I said, it's part of history. History is slowly slipping away. I do have them out there actually, but I will do them again. I used to come here when I was a nipper back in the 70s and the 80s. We used to have a holiday home just down the bottom, so it should be good fun. Right, made it, right. There you go. So that's the fort, built in 1870, right up to the 1900s was the last time it was used, and then it was used back in World War II. It's a shame I can't go into that over there. They do have a lot more information over there. There is some more stuff over here. Back in the day. As you can see, another storage. Right, now on the ground again. Right. So I should be filming those over there in a short while. I get up there. So I'm just gonna stop the film, have a coffee break, and I'll do some stills. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I really do hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Alright, I know I said cheerio, but I'm back again. It's never ending. I forgot to film this, which was the engine house. This is where the engines sat. 2 of them, or even 3. Yeah, 3 of them, maybe 4. 4 great big engines generating. This is a map. There's the 2 gun emplacements. The lighthouse, well, the lookout for the light. One up there, which is further up. I'll go up there in a short while. That's the other gun emplacement, but I think that was small arms in that one. That's the outer buildings, which nothing left of them now. It's just the concrete bases left, and that's all what I just showed you around a minute ago. And there's the engine room. That's the building. That's the 2 buildings that are up there. So yeah, right. Take a little walk. Wow, it's quite muddy actually. Very muddy. Actually, I think I'll give that a miss. I know I've got a good pair of boots on, but I don't want to drag it all in my car afterwards. Yes. I think I'll leave that. So yeah, this was the engine room. It powered all the everything above there. I'll walk all the way around, get past all the big puddles. Yeah, everything's all swamped out up here. We've had a lot of rain, big time. Rain don't usually worry me too much. I've worked in it long enough. So there we are. I'm going to head on up that way in a minute, right at the top, and show you the other gun replacements and the other searchlight. You can actually walk in those, but I've got to be careful because it's collapsing. The roofs are slowly going, which is a shame because all part of history is slowly, going. We're going to have nothing left later on. I mean, what you've got to remember is, back in the day, in World War II, most of the people that were out here were home guard. So they had to stay out here as well as go back home afterwards and run their shops or go to work for somebody else, I mean. So it's quite sad. It is very sad. I'll just scan it around a minute, let you have a little look around. They were brave boys, very brave. Well, brave men actually, because most of them were old. And they'd done their bit. I mean, a lot of them were from the First World War, which went into the Home Guard. So I mean, they were brave men, all brave. They had to stay up here when all this weather. I mean, I've been up here when it's been really choppier than this, and I've been up the top there, and you can't really stand. The wind just takes you. It's very, very choppy up here. So yeah, they were brave men. Well, used to come out here early and spend their night out here, away from their families. Same with any soldier, really. They're all brave. Yeah, there's just another little look around. Right, I'm going to have a coffee break now because I've been meaning to have a coffee break. Right, so I'll end it there and then I'll go up to the other lighthouse and show you that one. Well, searchlight. I keep calling it a lighthouse, but it's called a searchlight. Okay, everybody. This is the other part. The other one I wanted to film was right down. You can just see the roof. Just about see the roof there. So I'll leave that one because it's a bit dodgy to get down there. Especially in this weather. It's more on the edge. This one, as you can see, the roof is supported with beams to keep everything up. The roof is very collapsing actually. It's very dangerous being in here. I'll cough my guts up. But that's what you would have been looking at to see out there. The one what's down there, further down, where is it? Where's there somewhere? Where is it? There it is. Just about to see it down there. That's the roof of the other one. That was the light out there. So it's search to make sure there's no enemy out there, U-boats or ships, German ships coming in. I'm trying to get my breath out. It's a bit knackering walking up that hill, especially in this wind. Yeah, so this would have been more of small arms really, machine guns. And there's another one above us as well. I'll try and get into that one as well. I've got to get out of here. As you can see, the roof is totally collapsing on it. Steel beams completely gone. It's completely rotted through. Show you that. This is the other one. You'd have had rooms in here as well. Another fire. Ooh, zoom out, sorry about that. There would have been a fireplace over there, a stove. There's the outlet at the top there. And the same in there as well. These would have been sleeping quarters, mostly for officers, I would have thought. Maybe for privates as well. You got to think, these were brave men just out here. As you can see, the steel beams are completely rotten through. Completely rotted, taking a chance being in here. Okay everyone, I risked it. I came down here. Right, this was been the searchlight. It was swung around on these rails all the way around. And that's what it was looking out to, that part of the sea. So this was the other searchlight. As you can see, the roof is supported and it's very dangerous. It's absolutely rotted away in here. All the steel is completely gone, the concrete is going. This would have been another room, probably a bunk bed or something up there, I expect, for 2-man or 3-man crew. Steel door, which is completely gone, completely rotted away. Like I said, it's very dangerous here. I mean, like, well, that's why I'm out looking. And I've got to be careful where I stand and film at the same time. If the wind takes me, that's where I go, all the way down there. So yeah, I've got to be careful. So that is it. So that was the other one. I know I said it was a bit too dangerous to come down here, and it is. I mean, I had to just walk all the way down there without breaking my neck. So I know I said I wasn't going to film it, but I filmed it anyway. Right. And I know I said I finished, but I don't know how many times I said I finished. And I still keep on recording for you. As you can see, there's warning signs up for the roof. As you can see, it's bowing now. It's nearly gone. Later on, it's going to be totally gone. There'll be no history left here, which would be a crying shame. Absolute crying shame. So it'll all be gone later on. Right, I got to try and climb all the way back up here. It's probably an easier way than this, but I probably picked it hard this way. Right, so this will be it for now. I might film again in a short while, see what else I can find, because I know there is some more pillar boxes. I keep calling them bunkers, but they're pillar boxes really. So I'll try and find them. They're along the beach front, so I might take a walk along the beach front and see if I can find them. Right, stay tuned. Right, I've been walking absolutely miles. I did walk quite some far up, but then we turned round. We walked over 3 miles all the way up here, and then we turned around and walked away back because I had our job trying to find the remains of the pillar boxes. They are in fact gone. The sand dunes have been pushed back further, so they are all gone. And by the looks of it, this is the remains of what's left. I actually took history away. They've bashed them all down to make nice little coffee resorts for all those lovely little people who want to come and not worry about history. Because the other one, all this has been pushed back. You can see it's been pushed back. But I had to, like I said, it was over 3 miles walking, so I've had to turn around and walk back because it was knackering on my legs. I mean, especially after being up on that mountain. I mean, that's where I was all the way up there earlier on. I had about another 2 miles to walk. I mean, if I can zoom in enough, the white building all the way down in the distance was where I was parked. So I gave up and went back and got the car. Right, so it is actually gone. Where, zoom in, where that black bin is, all that's been pushed back, and that was where the other pillar box was, and it's now all been pulled away. It's all gone. All history has been wiped out along here now, just to make pissing holiday homes. So all this wasn't no holiday homes back in my day when I used to come down here. I hadn't been on this beach. I think the last time I was on this beach properly was back in 92. I used to come down with all my mates. We used to have barbecues, a few tinnies, and camping out down here all night. And we used to get a few people. We used to crawl inside the pillar box and go kip in there. But yeah, they're all gone. They're all gone. They've all been demolished, and yeah, sad, very sad. History is slowly going, but nobody seems to give a shit today. But there you go. So there you go. It's all gone. So unfortunately, that's it. Right. So that's about wrapped it up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's going to be one hell of a long one. So look forward to me doing some others. I don't know what else I'm going to be filming, but I'll let you know.